Do you want to strengthen your upper body and your booty all at once? Well, today's class is just for you. Hey friends, it's Kate here. Thanks so much for joining me today. I have got a lovely 18-minute Pilates class that's really all about strengthening our upper body, our arms, and lots of booty and thighs. The best part is anytime we're doing a Pilates class, you can certainly bet your core will get involved too. So really in this short little Pilates class, we will work on upper body, abs, and our booty. I do use a set of weights. As you know with me, you don't have to have the weights to get the workout. Anyway, roll out your mat. Let's get started. I'm starting in a kneeling seat, but if that doesn't work for your body, of course, just take a nice cross-legged seat if that feels better. No matter where you're at though, roll the shoulders back, lift up and out of the waist, wrap the tummy muscles in, and think about really lifting your ears a little higher. Take a nice big inhale, reach their fingertips up to the sky. Rotate the pinkies inward, grow an inch taller. Drop your right hand down. Take a big stretch up, and then melt over to your right. Really stack the shoulders. Make sure you're not kind of turning and looking down, but we are wrapping the tips of the shoulder blades towards one another, at the same time drawing your ribs in together. Take a full inhale, and then a gentle forward fold. Roll yourself up to a seat. Both hands lift high. We'll do the same thing in the opposite direction. One hand down, one hand high. Big stretch. For me, I'm going to the left. If you did the other side, of course, that's okay. No big deal. We'll always do both sides. Full big breath. And again, exhale, just a tiny forward fold, nothing big, nothing crazy. Once more, roll yourself up, both hands high. Right hand down, left hand high, a little bit bigger this time. Maybe start to pull the elbow down, really fanning open the ribs. If that does not feel good, of course, keep your elbow straight. This time, if we want a bigger forward fold, you can really round down. Hands to thighs, roll yourself up. Both hands lift. Same thing other side, both hands are one hand high, one hand down. Take your side body stretch as deeply as you like. And then find that lovely forward fold. Hands to thighs, roll yourself all the way up to a nice tall seat. Now from here, my friends, once more sit up tall and straight. I want you to flip your palms up to the sky. Try and hug your pinkies towards one another and reach the fingertips up. Did you just cave the chest in? Can we wrap the shoulders back? Can you lift the belly button up nice and high? Take a big inhale. Push your palms up to the sky. Drop them down. Now as you lift and lower, I really want you to think about keeping the hands at the same kind of plane. So at no point do we want to curl them in and open. No matter how high or low you're lifting your arms, you're trying to keep the inner arms kind of reaching towards one another. It's like I'm rotating from underneath the armpits. Two more, up and down. This time lift, pause, reach your fingertips further away. Navel in, take a breath. Pulse your palms up to the sky. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Pulse again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Reach the fingertips further away. Inhale, slide your hands open to a great big V. Exhale, pull the pinkies towards one another. Inhale, slide the hands open. Exhale, cinch the waist, pull them towards one another. 3 more, open. Exhale, tone and pull. 2 more, open. Exhale, tone and pull. Last one, wrap the tummy in, hold, take a big inhale. One last set of our pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, and relax. Find a tabletop. If it feels better to come down to your forearms, you absolutely could. And just a little cat and cow. Let's give our body a moment to just move, to relax. And then find your tabletop, hold, navel and chest open. Can you extend your right foot out and away from me? Notice, did you just lift up the hip? Can we even both out with one another? Squeeze your thigh butt connection point a little bit more. Push away from the floor. Wrap the tummy in. Take a big inhale. Tiny circles of our lifted leg. We go around 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Again, keep the hips so even and still, no hula dancing. Pause, last time, reverse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Take a big breath, big sigh out. Now from here, without arching your back, can you push your right leg up a little higher? I could really lift it up and arch the back, but that's not what I'm going for. I am trying to lift the leg while controlling my abdominal muscles, while controlling the center of my body. Squeeze your thigh, that thigh-butt connection point, as hard as you could, and then pulse your thigh up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Pulse again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Last time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Take a breath. Drop the leg down, pull it in. Send the opposite leg out and away. Open up across the chest, wrap the ribs in. Cinch your waist like you have a belt on it. It got a little tighter. No hula dancing, no wiggling the hips, tiny circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Last time, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Navel in, chest open. Start to lift the thigh a little higher. Yours might be higher or lower than mine. It is a-okay no matter where you are. Pulse the thigh up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Pulse again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Drop the leg down, pull it in. Push back to a child's pose. Tent the fingertips, let the head be heavy. Roll yourself up to a seat. If we have weights, we'll catch them. If we don't have weights, of course, you can just activate your arms, and that is wonderful too. I want you to pull your elbows to your sides, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the head up a little higher. Take a big inhale. Punch the hands away from your body and pull them in. Punch the hands away from the body, pull them in. 3 more out and in. 2 more out and in. Last time, reach out, pause. If there's a little bend in your elbows, that's okay. If we can elongate without kind of like popping those elbows up, no hyperextending, take a big inhale. Exhale, pull the weights towards the front of the body. Inhale, slide them open to a T. Exhale, cinch the waist, pull it in, reach it out and away. Now, whenever you bring the weights together or away, when you move them, notice if you're letting your core, your torso kind of jostle around. I want you to keep steady through the center of the body. And absolutely, if kneeling does not work for us, you could do this from a seated position. That's totally fine. 1 more in. Reach it out. This time, pull it in. Pause. Touch the weights together. Reach them over the head. Navel in, chest up. Bend backwards. Exhale, push the weights up. Drop them down. Wrap the tummy in as you push. Let it go. Up and down. Keep hugging your inner arms towards your ears. If they splay a little bit, not the end of the world, but the goal is to keep them still. 2 more up and down. Last time, lift, pause. Take the weights so you can see them in your peripheral vision. Open them to a V. Exhale, bring them together. Open them to a V. Exhale, bring them together. 3 more open. Exhale, close. 2 more open. Exhale, close. Last one, open, close, pause, take a big breath, and slowly set the weights off to the side. Return to your tabletop. Belly button in, chest open. Once more, reach your right foot behind you. A little bit different than before. I want you to flex the foot and bend your knee. Now notice, did you just kind of let your knee externally rotate, push it off to the side? We want to keep it parallel. It's almost like my right inner thigh is trying to reach to the left. It doesn't actually sway over that way. It's just the vision or the feeling of it. Take a full big inhale. Push your heel up to the sky without arching the back again. Drop the knee down. Exhale, push it up. Drop it down. Now, as I lift and lower, I'm squeezing my thigh butt connection point, my thut, as hard as I can. Notice I'm not swinging the leg down as far as I can and up as high as I can. It's not about the range of motion. It's instead just a little push up and a tiny drop down. I'm really working to push it up, a tiny drop down. 3 more up and down. 2 more up and down. Last one up, pause, navel in, chest open. From here, I'm still pushing up. Now, I do want you to externally rotate the leg without arching the back, or as little arch as we can. Rotate it back to parallel. Externally rotate. I'm winging the knee off to the side. Bring it down. 3 more open. Exhale, close. 2 more open and close. This time open, pause, navel in, chest open. Kind of like we pulsed our thigh up when it was straight. I'm really thinking about my right outer thigh reaching up to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Pulse again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Drop the leg down. Set it on the ground. You can shake out if you need to. Extend your opposite leg away. Start with a nice long parallel leg. You can flex the foot, toes should point down, heel up, bend the knee. And again, did we immediately externally rotate? At first, we're trying to keep it parallel. Think about your left inner thigh guiding over to the right. Big inhale, exhale up, inhale down. Squeeze your thigh, lift, drop it down. I'm squeezing that thigh butt connection point so hard I could hold a pencil between my glute and my hamstring. Exhale, push up, drop it down, cinch the waist, let it go. If it feels like there is tension through your low back, notice, are you arching the back? Almost pull your pubic bone up towards your belly button to help prevent that. This time, lift up, pause. Hopefully it's still parallel. Externally rotate the leg, bring it back down. Externally rotate, bring it back down. What's happening in your neck and your chest as we do so? Are you looking down? Can you push the back of your head up to the sky? Can you broaden across the chest? 2 more, open and close. Last one, open, pause. Navel in, chest open. Take a big breath. Pulse your thigh up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Pulse again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And then slowly lower everything to the ground. Push back to your child's pose. You can tent the fingertips, get a little stretch there. Full big inhale. Big breath out. Roll yourself up to a seat. Again, we're going to use our weights. Now, if you're in a kneeling position like I am, you have the opportunity to strengthen your legs a little bit more. If we want to skip it and just do the arms, that's okay too. As we do our arm work, we're going to rise up to a kneeling position and sit back down. Now, a couple of things I noticed from my students is we kind of thrust the hips up. That's not what we're going for. Think about your hips and your shoulders being truly attached. They have to move in one piece. I lift up together, I lower. Go ahead and lift up and lower with me a couple of times if you're choosing this option. Each time you lift up, squeeze where your thigh and your glute connect, let it go. Tone your tummy, cinch the waist, drop it down. And when I say cinch the waist, it's not about making us smaller. It's that activation, that feeling of wrapping the obliques in. So now that we've got that, we'll add a little arm movement. If we want to skip it, it's okay, friends. No big deal. Pull your arms to your side, rotate them away just like we did a moment ago. Exhale, push and lift, drop it down. Exhale, push and lift, drop it down. Squeeze your thigh, lift and lower. 3 more, out and in. 2 more, out and in. Last one, out, hold, take a great big breath. Now this time, close the hands, drop down, open them up. Inhale, bring everything down. Exhale, open them up. Down we go. Squeeze and lift. Down we go. Cinch your waist. For 3 and 2. Last one, open, pause. Take the hands back towards one another. Reach them up overhead, bend the elbows. Take a full big breath. You'll sit down, straighten the arms. You'll bend, rise back up. And again, if we are skipping the legs and we're just doing the arms, that's okay. Take it at your own pace. If you inhale when I exhale, it is certainly not the end of the world. You can always go a little faster, a little slower than me. 2 more down and up. Last one. Stay lifted, pause. Straighten the arms, bring them in front of you so you can see them in your peripheral vision. Start to open them out to a little V. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, drop down, pull them together. Inhale, little rise. Drop down, little rise. 3 more down and up. 2 more down and up. Last one. Lift up, pause. Set everything on the ground. Let's go ahead and take a nice easy seat. If you haven't already, bring your legs to a cross-legged position. Shoulders back, head high, navel in. Both hands lift high. Exhale, flip the palms, push them down. Circle your hands forward 3 times, making the biggest, deepest circle you can. Circle them backward, up and over. This time, reach the right hand high, and it's almost like you're trying to give yourself a pat on the back. If you can't actually touch there, of course, it's okay. If you have the range of motion, you might reach for your elbow and really start to wrap the ribs in. And it's like I'm pulling my elbow closer towards the back of my head, and I might take a little stretch over to the left. Let that go. Cross your hand over your chest, give a little tug in. Think about wrapping the shoulder back and then hugging it. I get a deeper stretch when I do it that way. Let that go. Opposite hand lifts high, and again, it's like you give yourself a little pat on the back already. Poke your elbow up to the sky, wrap the tummy in, take your side stretch over. Let that go. Cross your hand. I might squish my mic, so I'm not going to do it quite as correctly as I did on the other side, simply so you can keep hearing me. But give your arm a little hug, just like we did on the other side. Let that go. From here, let's extend our legs straight out in front of us. If there's a bend in your knee, of course, that's okay. If you can keep them straight, that's awesome too. Reach the hands high, lift up and out of the waist, take a little hinge forward. Really think about flexing the feet. For me, the more I flex my feet, whether the legs are straight or not, I get a deeper stretch to the back of my hamstrings. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, forward fold like you're folding over a beach ball. Pull the pubic bone towards the belly button. Really let the shoulder blades separate behind your back. Slide your hands to your thighs. Roll yourself up. Again, big inhale, hands lift high. This time, twist to your right hand, back, left hand forward. Inhale, hands high. Opposite direction. Both hands high. Flip the palms, push them down. One more time, reach the hands up. Lift out of the waist, take your hinge forward. Reach that chin a little closer to your chest. Hopefully you don't crane your neck immediately like I do. You might take it a little deeper. And then one more time, forward fold. Hands to thighs, roll yourself up to a nice easy seat. And as always, a great big pat on the back. Thank yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I hope you enjoyed class. I cannot wait to see you again.